Hello and welcome to Integrating AppSheet with Google Workspace. My name is Christian Schalk and I'm an AppSheet product manager. So what is AppSheet? AppSheet is a powerful and agile no-code application development platform that is part of Google Cloud. It's powerful in that it can easily generate feature-rich enterprise-class applications with unprecedented ease and speed. It's agile in that it provides an iterative environment to quickly prototype and customize apps in real time, thus streamlining the overall application development process. AppSheet's no-code environment offers citizen developers an easy-to-use interactive UI generation and customization environment. AppSheet integrates with Google Workspace. The integrations include native integration with Google Sheets, Drive, and Calendar. Google AppScript connectivity, which enables AppScript to connect to existing AppScript code. Google Chat, where you can create no-code chat apps from your existing AppSheet apps and share them with your Workspace domain. And Smart Chips, where an AppSheet app can be rendered as a Smart Chip in a Google Doc simply by pasting the app URL, and more. AppSheet is also integrated with Google Cloud. Some of the integrations include Google Cloud SQL, as well as any other cloud-based MySQL database, Google BigQuery, which is a fully managed petabyte-scale enterprise database, Google Apigee for advanced API connectivity and management, and Google Gemini, which brings instant app creation via natural language prompts, and more. So the easiest way to get started with AppSheet and building apps is to start with a simple Google Sheet. So in this case, all I have to do is select under Extensions, and I can select AppSheet, create an app. And so this will generate an app for us. So I'll give it a few seconds and the app will be generated. And here we are in the AppSheet editing environment. You'll see the central pane here has suggested next steps, some video tutorials, as well as articles and such, which is definitely helpful as you're getting started. On the left side, we have a number of different options that we can navigate through. So the top one is the data option there, and this shows our tasks table. So the spreadsheet that we were looking at before has been converted into an AppSheet table, and we have different columns here with different data types assigned to it. So tasks is a task itself is a text, the priority is a number, and so forth, and the date for the due date. If I wanted to set some other things such as require it or set an initial value, I could do that right here. But we can hold off on that until later. There are some other options here. For example, there are views, which are essentially the user interfaces. And so in this case, I have a view name called tasks, and that's what we're looking at right here, tasks. And it's pulling the data from the tasks table. And you'll see here we have like different view types. So it selected a deck type, but I could select a table, or I could select a card, and we'll have just different rendering types for the views. So I'll go back to deck and leave it as such, but maybe I want to sort by, instead of the due date, maybe the priority. And so as you can see, the emulator on the right is updating based on what we have selected. Also, as you'll notice, like this is live data, so we could actually go in and edit the values if we wanted to and change them. But I'll leave it as such and I'll back out. And then finally, if I wanted to, I can actually view the app in a different form factor. So this option here, the mobile, there's a tablet, and then there's also desktop, which will render the app using the full space of your desktop environment. So anyway, once your app is more or less good to go, you can click on this icon, which is to do a deployment check. So we can see that we have a number of different things that it might suggest that you could do, like add a description, you can customize a launch icon, and so forth. And then you can go ahead and move the app to a deployed state. All right, so hopefully this gives you an idea of how to get started with AppSheet. So for more information, you can consult the AppSheet community at appsheet.community or the community.appsheet.com. You can consult our help documentation at help.appsheet.com, and you can actually go to the product and play around at www.appsheet.com. So thank you, and hope this works out for you.